Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rukakabash.
A double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth, sincerity. So it's just a couple of us brothers, once again, coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. And we just going to, do an open forum and roll through the Spirit.
Con. I got something right quick. This Job 9:24.
Yeah.
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and that's why the earth is so messed up the way that it is, because only the wicked would do everything that's being done here. And it's clear as day to see that the wicked is in rulership. All right? And like the scripture said, if not, where and who is he? So if the so-called white man isn't the wicked, then who is? Because there's no other nation that's like ruled the way that Esau is ruling. Look at the groups, how everybody else operate in their countries. Most of them, they're following after the so-called white man. And he got his hand in everybody else's business. Mm-hmm. He literally controls the whole world. All right, and he hasn't fully controlled everything yet, but that's what he's aiming for. Yeah, everybody they follow the ways of him. That's why you see everybody in China doing all the RFID shit. All right, the RFID technology out there in Europe, the same thing. All right, all these other countries, they're trying to get on the level of America.
Yep. Even out there in Uganda, which is like Southeast Africa, they're on the RFID technology,
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I got a precept for you. I'm going to go to Habakkuk 2. I'm going to start at 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, I'm going to read it again. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. And it says...
Yeah.
I'll just finish it.
His soul which is lifted up is not upright.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that the so-called white man knows how to do is basically be wicked. Look at everything that he's pushing. Out there in New York, he's literally mandating that everybody get vaccinated, or else you're gonna get hit with a fine or even go to jail. And then now I was just looking at I was just checking out the news or whatever. They're still pushing 5G, even though that they know it kills you.
Yep.
And then you got people the setup scientists that be on the news, and they're telling you that they saying one thing, but then you got the actual Edomite chick on there, her husband. He literally got a tumor where he was holding a 5G phone to his head, the same exact area. So why is that such a coincidence that right when he uses 5G, now you get a tumor on the same exact side? All right.
Hey, Esau's such a devil that you got these countries over here in this atmosphere of the earth. They're going to China to get their 5G. Look what this nigga Donald Trump said. The nigga just said he's gonna come with the 6G now, which he's full of shit. You know what I mean? But here it is, the 5G is just totally set up to destroy people. He want to take it a step further, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
then the whole agenda with the whole point with the 5G is just for what? So people can have a fucking faster internet connection or something? That just show you how bugged out people are. Instead of you dealing with the speed that you got now, like what's wrong with how the internet works now? But people always want more. They're never satisfied, just like the so-called white man. He presses that vibration out on them.
Hey,
now everybody else stay in the same impatient spirit.
That's the spirit, because verse 5 is going to go to how he's insatiable. He's never satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
In Ecclesiastes, because the 10th chapter tells you, as the ruler is, so are the people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read Habakkuk 2 and 4 again. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Verse 5 says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yeah, he transgresses by wine, and that's not talking about actual drink. That's talking about his doctrine and philosophies. All right, he's a proud man and neither keepeth at home. He's boastful in everything that he brings out, like we was mentioning with the 5G, because that's the new thing that they're trying to push now. He's proud about that, and he's going to sit here and boldly say it in your face that it's not harmful for you, and still going to do it anyway. And then he's going to push it to all these other countries to do it. Like you said, out there in China, they already doing it. So now, like you said, Trump, he want to take it to the next level, try to go to 6G. But that just shows you how bugged out that the so-called white man is. He's never satisfied.
Yep.
All right, when you like I was saying with that news clip about it, they were saying how basically instead of it taking like probably 30 minutes or an hour for some people to download a movie, as far as the speed-wise, with the 5G, now it'll take a couple of minutes. Why the fuck can't you just wait 30 minutes or an hour for a goddamn movie to download or just stream it online? That just show you how bugged out people are. They would just listen to that little clip like, I like that.
Yeah.
As fast as speed. Yeah, I want to do that because the internet isn't fast enough for me now. Like you're just a bug out if you're thinking like that. Because it's nothing nothing wrong with the way that it's working now, and it already messes you up like as it works right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yet the 5G, that's even worse. And there's numerous reports out there about birds just falling out the sky. That's like close around the 5G. All right, animals getting tumors from it. People dying from it, but then the so-called white man, what does he do? He comes with that proud face and that proud look as he brings out nothing but lies and tell you that all the studies that they've done, it shows that it doesn't harm you.
Yeah, this man's the devil, you know? It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. You know, that's why he's over there in Venezuela, you know? Why? Because he wants that oil. Here it is. You know what I mean? They went under his vibration of a democracy. That's how they set they shit up. But he goes in there and says, no, this isn't right. You know? Because he's a proud man. He can't keep it at home. All the shit that's going on over here in America, man, you know, Babylon the Great. You know, this place is like a safe shit going on here, but here he is patrolling the whole earth, you know. Here it is, America is trying to go throughout all the earth and establish, you know, their rules there, man, and set up there.
Yeah. Just like we was talking about on the thread with Julian Assange.
Yep.
Now that's like he way out there and getting at a little spot for the embassy, and Esau still went over there and got his ass.
Hey, man, because he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. It says, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, he enlarges his desire as hell and is as death. It can't be satisfied, you know? And that's basically what we was going into. That's what he's doing. Like, he can't be satisfied just having America in itself. What does he want? He wants the whole world. He wants everybody that's on the earth under his control. He wants the animals under his control. The water. He wants to control everything, but he's never satisfied at the same time.
That's right.
That's the devil for you, though. And it says he is as death. Because everything the so-called white man creates, literally everything he makes, is nothing. It brings nothing but death. You can't name one thing that the so-called white man created that doesn't kill you in some type of way.
That's why it says in Malachi, the first chapter, should be called the border of wickedness. Mm-hmm. You know, because what does wickedness bring? You know, what does transgression and iniquity bring? Death. You know, because his soul is not upright. Everything that he pushes out, everything that he does is adversarial to life.
Yep.
You know, but here it is. Everybody on the earth is following behind this devil, man. Everybody on the earth is under his vibration except for the Lord's remnant.
Yep. Because his blessing was the sword, and that's like the sword is not. What does it do? It brings nothing but death. So that's all that Esau knows how to do with all his creations. All right, it's basically killing you in a slow way. Yet it's still bringing nothing but death upon the earth.
Hey, Yariah, can you hold that Revelation the 6th chapter for the brother? I'm gonna finish this off though. It says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. That's that one. That's that one world order. Salakia, bro.
Was you saying something?
No, I was just saying that's that that one world order, the new world order, I should say. You know.
Yeah.
Where he heapeth unto himself all people. And he wants to do that through the RFID microchip, man. He wants everybody to be on the same currency, under the same vibration, man. Same way as the Greeks, you know, which were Edomites. And when they came into power, what transgression multiplied throughout the earth. You know, the Lord isn't with everybody being the same, man. The Lord's a separatist, man. You know, that's why he confounded the languages and separated the people back in the time of the Tower of Babel, man. And this devil knows that, man. You know, he knows bringing all these people together from different cultures, different kindreds, different families. You know, brings nothing but confusion. You know. But that's Esau though.
Hey, people actually love to be here though, and be under Esau's rules. You got 2/3 of our people that actually would prefer to stay here instead of going to being in the kingdom.
Yep.
That's how bugged out our people are, and like that just shows you how like they're heavily under the vibration of the so-called white man.
That's right. That's right, man. You got that, Yariya?
God, this is Revelation chapter 6, verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." Verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that red horse they're talking about, they're talking about Esau, or you so-called white people, because who came out red like a hairy garment? Esau, all right? And power was given unto him to take peace from the earth, and that's literally what he did, all right? Especially when he came over here to America. With the Gadite tribes, all right, they was over here just living in peace and harmony with the land. And what did he do? He brought literally nothing but death over here. All right, he brought polluted animals over here. He came over here spreading diseases and everything. That's why the earth is so plagued, because you have the wicked in rulership. And the power that was given to him was to only bring to take peace from the earth. And if you're taking peace away, what is he bringing? He's bringing death.
Yep, that's right. The opposite of peace is evil. You know, in our kingdom is gonna be peaceful times. You know, well for the nation of Israel, after 1,000 years, you know, for the 17 other nations excluding Esau, he's gonna be terminated. Hell, but even within them 1,000 years of us putting hell on them and establishing the kingdom of heaven, just setting up the laws, statutes, and commandments, and you know what I mean, making the earth a paradise, again, you know, it's gonna be better for the other nations than it is now under this devil. You know, because it's nothing but ill times under Esau Edom, man. Everything's dying, you know, everything's defiled. All right, it's just we're in hell, man. Because what, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. As the brother just read, it says power was given unto him to take peace from the earth. See, the Most High set this devil up, according to Proverbs 16:4. He set this devil up to bring ill times to the earth.
Yep. That's right.
Yep. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, and that great sword is what he's been using ever since he was put in power. And he's still using that to this day. That's why, going back to what we first opened up with, Job 9:24, if the so-called white man isn't the wicked, where and who is he? Because he's the only one that has that great sword, and he's been using it for the longest, you know? It's just now getting to the point to where these other nations, they have the capability to fight back against him. Yet when it first started out, he was the one that had that great sword, and he still uses it to this day. Yet now these other nations, they're just on the same playing field, so to speak.
Okay. Hey, can I read this really quick?
Okay.
Yep, it's Genesis 27, and I'm gonna start at 38. And it says, and Esau said unto his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above." Here's the point, verse 40. "And by thy sword shalt thou live."
Yes, and by his sword shall he live. And it says that his blessing was the earth. And is that not going back to Job 9:24? You know, is that not what he has right now? You know, his control over the earth. All right, and by the sword he shall live. And it says that in Matthew, I believe, where it says, "If you live by the sword, you will die by the sword."
Yep.
All right, and that's basically what he's going to die by. The same way he's been living is the same way he's going to be taken out. All right, here it is. He created these nuclear missiles and everything, and at one point he was the only one that had them. Now that same technology that he created is going to be used against him to destroy him.
That's right. It says, "And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother." All right, because they were made to serve us, you know. It says, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that prophecy already came to pass, you know, because we had these Edomites in subjection. You know, that's why it says in Ezekiel the 25th chapter, because Edom has dealt with against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, just roughly paraphrasing it, you know.
Yeah.
It says, verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, it says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Yeah, and Esau still has a hatred to this day. Like the brother was quoting in Ezekiel, it goes into that perpetual hatred, you know? And Esau, that's why you see him, you know, our people, two-thirds of our people, they're so bugged out, they don't even realize, they always questioning, like, man, why does he always hate us, or why is he always, you know, fucking with us, this and that. It all goes back to Jacob and Esau.
That's right.
And the elite Edomites, I'll say, they know what it is, all right? Even though these regular Edomites, they hate you by nature, yet they don't understand why. But the elite Edomites, they know exactly what time it is, and that's why they push that agenda so tough. They now all of a sudden you see in hate crimes in the news all the time. All right, stuff relating to Jacob and Esau, pretty much.
Yeah, they just had them church burnings down in the south. I forgot where exactly. I think
Louisiana
or somewhere.
Yeah, Louisiana. In Louisiana somewhere.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 of them, and they pretty much said they ID the person, and guess who he was? He was a red Hebrew Edomite. They said his father is a sheriff. All right, and they're linking this to what? To hate crime, to racism, to basically what? Jacob versus Esau, setting up the guys. And where you get that from? It's going all the way back to the scriptures. All right, what we're reading about, man.
That's right.
You know. And this is not by accident. This is by first and foremost prophecy and by design. Esau knows this. All right, that's why he's setting everything up. All right, using his witchcraft, his media. All right, different scenarios, certain false flag events. You know, setting up the play, so to speak, man.
That's right. I got this precept. Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah, and Esau knows that he has but a short time because his time is running out.
That's right.
And that's why you see him. That's why you see he pushing so much death upon the earth now, more than ever. You know, when has it? As far as I remember, you know, me personally, as I don't remember him ever like trying to literally force people to be vaccinated. All right, trying to push 5G. All right. Telling you, pushing all these different things on you, basically, this time in particular, are pushing all these different things out on everybody on the earth that literally brings death. This is like he's doing this at an all-time high now.
That's right. That's right. And see, he's being cunning. You know, he's being deceitful. You know, but see, really, what he's saying is, man, these niggas ain't dying fast enough. They're not dying at the number that he wants to see them drop. You know. So it's going to come to the point whereas, you know, as you see more camps popping up, all right, more prophecy coming to pass, more chariot sightings, all right, it's going to push Esau closer and closer to implementing this RFID microchip, all right, and coming down upon everyone, man. You know, because he's trying to do it deceitfully, but hell, he knows that he's running out of time, you know. He knows that his time is short. So what is he going to do, man? He's going to try to come down upon everyone, especially the Lord's elect, trying to upset prophecy, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. You got something, bro? Or?
Yeah, I got this. This is Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And the wicked that it's talking about is you so-called white people, you know? The wicked, which is the Most High sword, all right? So y'all were set up to do that, all right, to do what you're doing pretty much. And now you're just fulfilling your lot pretty much, all right? The Lord, he set you up to put affliction on us, and at the same time,
you're gonna fall into a pit very soon. You thinking that you're gonna come with that great wrath and then just continue to rule forever when you're sadly mistaken. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's gonna take Esau out. All right, at the same time when he's coming with that great wrath, and like it says in Revelation 12:12, hey, the Lord is gonna lift up a standard against you. All right.
Yep. This Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Yeah, his days are determined. All right, just like the scriptures say, no man knoweth the hour except for the Most High. Hey, that's that day that's in the Most High's mind that he has set and appointed. Esau ain't gonna pass that. All right, the balance that he has set, that Esau ain't going to go past it. And Esau knows that. All right, like I said, the elite Edomites, they know this to be true. Okay? That's and right. That's why they're going to come with that great wrath. And that's why you see them, they're forcing their agenda more than ever now. Because just like it goes in Revelation 12:12, he knows that he has a short time and he realizing that his time is running out. Why? Because you see so many brothers flooding YouTube, all right, going live all the time. Now he changed the settings for you to go live. Now you got to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. Now he's trying to flag videos. He tried, like the scriptures say, about famine of the word. The reason the famine of the word is coming is because it's reminding Esau too much that he has a short time and he ain't going to pass those bounds that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set.
That's right. That's right, man. You know, what is the internet doing, man? It's bringing out all Esau's history. All right, it's proving that he's the wicked, okay. But also, what the internet is doing, what the prophets are doing on the internet, it's prophesying, telling this devil what's to come. You know, telling them about his future, about the judgment that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has for him, man. You know, we're here to let him know that, hey, man, your kingdom isn't going to go on forever. All right, and he knows that, man. You know, the Most High just appointed him to do this, and he's doing it to perfection, you know. But this is what the Most High used him for, you know, to chastise us, all right, and just bring hell upon the earth. And he's done the perfect job, man. But really, it's up for that, man. It's over for that shit, you know. You got something hot? Cause I got Psalm 75.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Yep. Psalm 75. I'm gonna start at 4. It says, "I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn."
Yep, that the horn represents that power, because Esau got lifted up with that pride. You know, it tells you that in Obadiah, the pride of the heart hath deceived thee, and pride is hateful before the Most High man.
Yep.
So Esau started feeling himself, you know, being in this, being given this position of power. Because he's a loser, you know, he's a nobody. He's the basis of all men, like the scriptures say in Daniel. All right. So what? With him being placed in this position, he just went buck wild. All right. He even think himself to be the heavenly Father himself. The angels. He feel like he's holy. All right. In his own sick, demented, twisted way, man. Okay. But guess what? That's leading Esau up for the ultimate takedown, man. Because what? Pride come up before downfall, before destruction. And that's exactly what's on the way. And Esau, he sees it, yet he's so proud, and the Lord has that spirit of pride so heavily on him that he's still going to fight against it, you know. And his attempt to disrupt the prophecies. Go ahead,
Hey, if I can say this, because the thing about pride, you know, it's blinding, you know. It's blinding. That's why pride is a motherfucker. You know, it'll blind you, especially if you've been getting away with wickedness in your mind. You know, that will actually make you proud. That will actually have you pompous as all hell. You know, so he know that the Most High set him up. All right, but really, what he think is, you know, the Most High has forgot about it. You know. It says, verse 5, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. Verse 6 says, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. It says, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
You see? Yeah. See, that's the Lord. The Lord gives out positions of power. All right. He picks out who is who rules in the kingdom of man. All right. He sets up one and sets down another, and that has been no different when you read in the scriptures and when you look at consecutive history of these different kingdoms, empires, rulers, nations. All right, you know, and that's why we're in the midst of what, like it says in Second Ezra 6 and 9 on down. All right, we're at the end of Esau's rule, his age, his world, and we're at the beginning of Jacob's that followeth. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. You know, all right. But we're in a position of how you say, a transition. Mm-hmm. We're in a transition of power. All right, from the wicked being pulled out of power to the righteous being exalted and placed into power. You know. Yep.
I got a precept right quick, and I'll jump back to that. It's Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's right, and we know that we're in that time by discerning and judging by the signs of the times, measuring through the prophecies. All right, being on our watch and looking out for the prophecies that were set to come to pass.
That's right.
Because no man knoweth the hour, but the Heavenly Father. Yet we have an idea on the events and the prophecies to look out for. And like it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, the prophecies are speaking loudly and clearly.
That's right.
You know, so we know that we're in that time,
yep.
And we're in the year of Karagma. You know.
That's right. We know we're in that season. You know.
Yep. Yeah.
Back in Psalm 75, I'm gonna read 7 again. It says, "But the Most High is the judge; He putteth down one and setteth up another." Mm-hmm. Verse 8 says, "For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red; it is full of mixture, and He poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them."
Yeah, that cup is talking about judgment. All right. And you can read about that cup also with Lamentation 4 and 21. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the cup that's being passed on to you heathen nations, chiefly the nation of Edom. All right, you're going to get the bitter end of that cup. All right, you know, double, yep. As the scriptures say, man.
That's right.
All right, we're at the end of our captivity. The scriptures say affliction shall not rise again. So this is it for us. All right, you had your time to rule in wickedness, to rule over the earth, to oppress the Israelites chiefly. All right, to have us in your hands and under captivity in which you was totally with. You understood. You knew that we went off. All right, you aided in us being discontinued from our heritage, us being destroyed as a people. And the Lord said that you took it a notch higher, man. So guess what? Now you have to pay. Now it's your turn to drink of that cup, and there's no way that you can get out of it. And that's why you're being made drunken right now, as it goes into in Habakkuk as well. You know, now you're all your wickedness is being uncovered. Now everybody's seeing you for the devil that you are. You're being exposed on the highest level known to men. And that's why your deception is wearing off, because everything is being pointed out and exposed, even by your own nation, so-called whistleblowers, eyes like Assange. You know, that's why they want him so bad. All right, because he's aided in what, exposing you Edomites, chiefly America, for all its wickedness, hypocrisy. All right, and being a goddamn the devil. You know.
Yep. A quick precept. It's Isaiah 47 and 3. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen."
That's right.
The same is being seen now. Yep. Everybody's seeing with the filthy abominations of America. They seeing how Esau operates, all right, how he pushing confusion and death upon the earth. He's being exposed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's why he's trying to do the whole thing about fake news, trying to filter out all the real news and then replace it with fake news, because all his shame is being exposed and everybody's seeing it, and that's what he hates. How he's being exposed right now. He's totally naked. Yep. He's just out there, naked and afraid.
Yep. Hey, cause what do they say, man? I heard this saying in the world, you know. Hey, but it's true, man. When you really know who the devil is, it said the greatest trick the devil ever played was making people think he didn't exist.
Yeah.
You know, that was the so-called Illuminati's greatest power, is their secrecy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But here it is, what? The Lord is exposing them.
Yep.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, how about Shai is gonna take vengeance, and he ain't gonna meet you as a man. He gonna have that spiritual body when he returns here.
That's right.
Because if you was able to lay your hands upon Shai when he was here in the flesh as a man, yet this time when he returns, he's not gonna be a man. All right, he's gonna have that spiritual body. All right, coming back with the multitudes of the angels, man, and the chariots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's going to give his chosen, his elect, spiritual power as well, like the brother was referring to in the lesson, lifting up that standard, you know. So you're not going to. That's why Esau's preparing with all his AI, all his military equipment, really all his technology from his left hand wicked information that he's received. Mm-hmm. All right, because he's gearing up to fight against the Lord's return. The angels, the spiritual power on the highest level. You know.
Yep. Hey, yep, because that's what it's gonna take to defeat this devil, you know.
Got it.
That's what it's gonna take to defeat him. You ain't gonna be able to come up against him with his blessing, you know. It's gonna take. We're gonna have to really deal in the spirit, just as we move through this wicked ass kingdom in the spirit, you know. That's what it takes to come up against Satan and his physical counterpart, man. It's just to be totally in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah.
Waiting upon the Lord, like the scriptures say.
Con. Hey, brothers, got anything else? Few more precepts, or that's cool.
Yeah, kind.
Yep, kind. We know just a quick lesson. Yahweh Ratazah was edifying, and we're gonna wrap it up, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakudah. Peace and blessings to the elect, and death to the wicked. Shalom.
Shalom.